to my YouTube live. This live is to discuss about my timesheet software. Actually, we developed the timesheet software long back, the year 2009, 10. That time period, we created that software, but we keep on updating that one. Okay, it's very useful for any kind of business, freelancers, and we are selling it for very low price. Okay, initially I hesitated to promote that timesheet software this period because I thought it is a bit outdated. But a lot of people are buying that, so I thought of telling about in this live. Okay, suppose if there is huge demand, I will be spending some time for updating that, maybe including some AI features. Okay, that I will be discussing, and I have plans to update that with some AI features or fully developing a completely new kind of thing. Okay, so for that, I would like to strongly establish affiliate network for selling that. Okay, so if you are interested to use timesheet software for your business, and or if you want to earn money for selling timesheet as an affiliate, you can watch this. And or if you are developer, maybe if time permits, I will be talking about how to do that kind of developments effectively. A few years back, I already did a complete session about how to develop your timesheet software with full details. Suppose if you are interested, check my that video. Maybe 2 years back, I did that. Okay, that's about this timesheet software. Actually, when we started developing it in the year 2009, 10, that time period, there was a huge demand. But as I explained in my all my previous videos, as as I found it difficult to uh, maintain the team members, I stopped that business and I started focusing on YouTube. Okay, and now I'm focusing more on my AI course. If you are new to my channel, check my previous videos where I talked about my recorded AI course as well as my um, live AI training, which I'm going to start on tomorrow, August 7th. And I have scheduled to do a webinar to teach generative AI like RAG, MCP, LangGraph, AI agents, that kind of things. Okay, so if you're interested, you can check them. And okay, if you have any questions, you can ask them about them also. But primarily, this live is to talk about timesheet software, web-based timesheet software developed using PHP MySQL, so that you can easily install it in your local or any web hosting that supports PHP. That almost all the very inexpensive hostings, they provide that kind of support, right? So still it's relevant. Okay, uh, and let me explain them step by step. What I'm going to explain here, as I said, one is just if you're very beginner about timesheet, I will be giving some overview about that. And if you are interested in that, maybe we can have a separate discussion through Google Meet. Or if you are affiliate, it is a good opportunity to earn money. Okay, because a lot of business are using timesheet. Millions of copies, like cloud-based people are providing for that every month for every employee they're paying. But I am offering a timesheet software one-time payment only, very low payment, and that buyer will be getting the source code also. It is it provides a lot of advantages. Let me explain them one by one. Before that, I will just share my screen. And before sharing that screen, I will share the link so that some people who are interested in knowing that, they can go through that link. Actually, we created it long back. Okay, if there is any broken link or any kind of issues, just let me know. Okay, that one is about buying for that one. That screenshot page. Suppose if you are very new, you can check the screenshot, or you can check the demo also there. I will share the live demos page also. Okay, live demo. You can check it by yourself. Okay, whichever is convenient for you, just to go through that. And affiliate, I use Gumroad affiliate. Okay, so for if someone is willing to buy without affiliate, here a very low price I am selling here, just $20. Suppose if you are in India, it is like just 600 rupees. It's a one time payment. Okay, because I thought I developed it long back, right? So I don't know whether it will be useful. No, I haven't shared the screen, right? First I will share the screen. Entire screen I am sharing, just sharing it. Okay, now I hope it will be visible. Okay, so here we can see the demo. I provided the links in that chat window for the sales page, this one, and that demo page, everything. Let me explain them one by one. Okay, first of all, let me explain that, just to give the overview. Before going in detail, I would like to tell a few things. One is like today that my Amazon book free offer is still going on. You can buy them freely. Okay, Amazon.com. You can go. If you are in India, you have to go to Amazon.in. If you are in other US, Start Learning AI Today. That is the name of the title of the book. Okay, yeah, still showing zero. Okay, today it will be zero, so you can freely download this book, which is useful for learning AI. I hope it will be very useful for beginners. Okay, but the important thing is, as I explained in my yesterday's live, it is just a very simple starting. Okay, but if you really want to learn AI, you have the better opportunity. Like you can buy my AI course here in my blog. As I said earlier in my previous live discussions, you can come to my blog by searching QPT space blog. QPT space blog. Search it on Google. Just click that my blog link, blog.qualitypointtech.com. Okay, here you can find the links. Okay, here it is for live AI training. This one is for recorded course. Right now I'm talking about this recorded course. Okay, so click that, and here you can get like a complete tutorial about AI, starting from very beginning, explaining about what is AI in that case, like what is machine learning, what is deep learning, how AI is differing from traditional programming, like that. All these details you can learn from that videos. Apart from that, advanced things. Okay, so I provided all the details, including MCP, agentic AI, everything you can know. So it's a complete tutorial. As a beginner, you can learn a lot of things. You can check the review comments in the Udemy also, but I would suggest buying from here because here the price is very very low. As of now, you can buy it for just 300 rupees in India, $8 globally. It's a huge discount, right? So I will share that link also. I'm sharing that link. Okay, I shared it. Maybe I will pop out this one so that I can easily check that. Okay. Okay. So if you want to really learn AI, I would suggest buying from here. But if you can afford live training, my suggestion is tomorrow I am starting live training, 4 week live training. That registration is going to end. Okay. So in that case, you can check this link, the first link. AI live coaching starts on August 7th, right? If you click that, you will be landing here. Here uh, like uh, like just for 3000 rupees you can join this session. You can get the more details from my previous live. I explained it many times. Okay, but almost the time is going to end. If you are interested, you can use that. And since that time is going to end, still the slots are not completed, I would be interested in giving more discount, like even for 800 rupees you can just register. Okay, I mean in case of global audience, just $30, that much, it's okay. Okay, uh, but anyway, that registration is going to close. If you are interested, to make use of this good opportunity, just to go through that details. Okay, okay. If you want, I will share this link also. It is about live training link. Okay. But I understand that once after end of that session, you may be losing that links. In that case, the best thing you remember is you have to remember QPT blog. QPT stands for Quality Point Technologies. Okay, just to remember QPT's blog. Search for QPT blog. Mostly in almost all the countries, it will be showing my blog. Suppose if you are not seeing the blog when you are searching for QPT blog, just you can try it now and just let me know. Maybe we can find some other way to remember. Okay. Otherwise, just remember blog.qualitypointer.com. Okay. So that is my blog actually, that one. Okay. There I provided the details about recorded course and live course. Okay. So I wanted to highlight these things, Amazon offer and this thing. And other than that, yesterday I decided to start one small webinar, because many people, whenever they are inquiring about my live training, then they're saying that, okay, weekdays it is difficult for me to spend time. I want to join weekend course, but I don't want to conduct two courses. But instead, I just decided to do a one day webinar, like just 3 hours, just to give overview about RAG, MCP, LangGraph, and the AI agents. If you are interested in that particular Gen AI webinar, that will be happening on coming Saturday, August 9th. Okay, just I decided about that. I said the discounted fee is just 250 rupees in India, $15 globally. If anyone is interested in that, you can just check that link. I will be sharing that link also. Okay, so the link I shared, initially I shared the timesheet related links, then I shared AI courses, now that webinar. Okay. Okay, that's about my AI course and webinars. Okay, so the recently there is a huge demand for learning AI. Okay, so that is why I myself started focusing on AI things, and I thought of just fully shutting down my web development related things. As yesterday itself, I explained that. But instead of depending on team members, instead of building teams, whenever I have free time, I can just spend a few hours for my uh, timesheet software support also, right? That is why I decided to tell about my timesheet through this live, because at the past 6 months, I did a lot of hard work to come up with this course. That time I couldn't spend time for promoting timesheet other things, though that time I haven't shared the timesheet links anywhere. But still, some people, maybe from reference or from Google search or something, some people contacted me. Though I explained them it is a bit outdated, they were showing interest because I provided live demo, right? They have gone through the live demo, and they showed interest to buy that. Okay, the so now since I almost completed my recorded course and live course also. I completed my first batch, so already I prepared with all the slides and demo codes. Everything is there. So I just need to spend just 1 or 2 hours for the session only, right? So most of the time I will be having free time. Okay, so I thought of start. I thought. Uh, like uh, doing some additional sessions, but I need to spend time for getting registrations. A lot of things are there, and if I start taking AI projects, then timing confusion will be there. But this kind of things, it's that mostly custom changes. Just a few minutes we can discuss about the new changes, and at any time I can work on implementing custom changes, right? So in that perspective, I believe this one is good. But anyway, most of the people are saying that the demand for PHP is declining. So I won't be doing it full time. Mostly, I will be spending significant time for learning new things about AI, learning the things, and updating my recorded courses with the latest happenings with the AI. But as I explained in my previous live sessions, a lot of things are AI hype related things are happening. So it is better to wait till the things getting settled, right? So that is another perspective. So by considering all these facts, I thought of just focusing on this web time sheets software also. It actually it has a lot of demand. Okay, when I started this in the year 2008 9, that time period, that time some companies started in a same way, but because of their marketing skills and their external supports, they were able to grow like a giant, okay, competing with Google, other things. So that much capacity has, because in almost all the most of the countries it is compulsory to report the timings for the labor purpose, and almost for invoicing purpose, and employee like performance measurement and project efficiency measurement. For all the things are connected with this timesheet. Timesheet is not just even just keeping simple discipline. So everything, for the purpose of everything, timesheet is a very good thing. Okay. um, Whether it's a completely good thing or not, that is different thing. I have some personal opinion. Okay. People will be working based on their passion, then they will be spending time according to their own convenience, and that is completely different thing. Okay. But this timesheet concept, 8 hours per day, that and all, for various purpose. One is from company's perspective, like keeping the employees engaged in that all the paid hours effectively. That is one perspective. From labor management perspective, preventing companies to use the labors more than 8 hours, right, without paying additional overtime payment, that kind of stuff, right? So timesheet plays a lot of role, and it's important. But because of that cloud, that trending, a lot of people move to trend that. But they have to pay for all the employees. Suppose 10 employees are there, and additionally, if they're hiring 2 employees, then again for the 2 employees, they have to pay additional payment. And uh, like um, in case of years, if they're paying it for 1 year or 1 month, for the next year or the next month, again they have to pay. So they have to pay for employees, they have to pay for months or years. So at the end, if you combine everything, that amount will be huge, though they started with very low. In the long run, it's kind of a trap or lock. Okay. So I talked about it in many times. Okay, so now people are realizing that. So that is why they are looking for like these kinds of standalone timesheet software giving full freedom. Okay, because now all the hosting companies can host the things. Even it requires very simple things, right? PHP, MySQL, and some kind of web server, HTTP server for hosting that, right? So it's a very simple thing. Anyone, suppose if it is for internal usage, you can set it in your local, or preferably you can put it on any kind of symbol. Very 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 inexpensive hostings are there, so you can put them and you can access it from any place through browser, right? So a lot of advantages are there using this thing. Like lot of advantages, not only this thing. And the key thing is that data will be relying with you. You are not going to share with the other third party things. Okay, the privacy, that kind of stuff is there, and that ability to add new features, ability to customize the look and feel. Everything is that. Yeah, it's true that the cloud-based systems will be giving some things, some limited things, right? But here you can do whatever you want. That is the unique advantage of getting software with the source code. So you will be having full freedom, you will be having full control to expand it, or restrict the usage of data. Every control, full control you have. So it's like good thing, right? But some people are like hesitating to know that, those, by wrongly assuming that they have to pay a lot of money for getting this kinds of software, right? But I am providing it for very low price with the source code, just one time payment only. They can get it in 600 for 600 rupees in India, just $20 globally. It will be very useful. Okay. I understand that just by talking through this YouTube live or something, I cannot reach the potential audience. That audience who are that deciding authority in buying this kind of type shit, they may not be seeing it. But suppose if you are seeing it, and if you are somewhat familiar with timesheet, if you are a developer, or if you know some developing skills, or even if you don't know development, but if you are aware of what I'm talking, you can make money. Okay, so in that case, you can just stay here to watch more details, how to earn money from that. Okay, maybe different ways. One is, but here I am selling it directly. Okay, that is first thing. There is no resales or distribution. Okay, so say for example, it is, if you are buying it, if you are paying 600 rupees or $20, and making this purchase, that means it is you are allowed to use for yourself only. Okay, you cannot resell it. Okay, that is first thing. Okay, but that permission what I'm giving is, if you are developer, you can give it for your client. You can buy it on behalf of your client. Okay, suppose if your client is requiring a timesheet software, you can buy it, and you can provide them with your services, right? So in that case, you can charge more than that purchase price, right? So in that case, you will be getting business opportunities. You can easily earn money, right? Business opportunities like for maintaining timesheet or entering their data, a lot of things, right? So once you get a client, you can start making good money from them, if you are doing the services properly, effectively, right? So that is one thing. Like personally, I'm using that way only. That is why I sell it for very low price. Who are buying that, they will ask me to do other their business activities. Almost all those small businesses only buying this. They will be having a lot of other tasks also. Okay, so if you are looking for ways to earn some money by putting genuine hard work, it's a good opportunity. Just promote it with your known contacts who are doing small businesses, and if they're buying it, just if you're willing to buy it, just you can buy from this from me, and you can do the setup, everything for them, with maybe with additional price. Okay, but it is for not resale. Okay, in case if another client is asking, you have to buy it again. Okay, so though I am providing source code, it doesn't mean that you can sell it any number of copies. Okay, but there are ways to control that technically, but I am not doing that. But anyway, for any kind of things other like custom changes or things, if you are facing difficulties, if you are doing it genuinely, you will be getting my support, right? Otherwise, if you are trying to cheat, then you cannot approach me. So I just believe in that kind of concept. That is why I am not doing any kind of encryptions or any kind of tracking. Okay, just you can find clients for this timesheet. It is very simple because that difference is very huge, right? I'm offering the source code, demo, everything. You can just ask them to see the demo, and so that's screenshot if they're not having enough time to see the demo. And moreover, it's if you're having some PHP, MySQL knowledge, or JavaScript, HTML, that kind of basic knowledge, you can fully customize according to their logo, their things, their CSS, everything. Just to buy it from me, make the thing, and if you show the demo to them, definitely they will be showing interest, because it will be helping them to save a lot of money, right? Because as I said, they almost all the companies need to use this because of mandatory that labor rules are for measuring the performance of employees and the effectiveness of project. A lot of things are there to force the small business, almost any businesses, but my target is small businesses, because huge companies will be already having their own setups, right? But small companies, they most of them are still using. I heard that still some people are using paper based. Still, I mean, if you go through Amazon, you can find that people are selling printed timesheets. Okay, that much opportunity is there. We can contact the people who are using paper timesheet to migrate into this web based, because all of them are doing that by thinking that these kind of setups will be taking a lot of money, and it needs a lot of technical skills, right? Like that, but it's very simple. Okay, um uh, like uh, But in the long term, unknowingly, they are spending a lot of money. In case of paper, they have to buy the paper, that process, a lot of things are there, right? But at the end of the day, they are not going to use the full effectiveness. For some purpose, they are using paper means only that will be satisfied, right? They cannot fully visualize the data, right? And moreover, because of now the growth of data analytics and the data science, that kind of stuff, now, easily, if you have some data in a properly arranged format, we can get lot of insights from that using BI tools, right? Um, so a lot of BI tools are like free tools are also there. So that also additional advantage. If you have your data with you, then you can easily do a lot of things. Okay, first of all, it is secure. It will be stored securely within you yourself. No one is going to access it. Okay, so a lot of such advantages are there. So the businesses will be showing interest. Okay. So as I explained, some people are still using paper timesheets. Some people are still using macro-based Excel spreadsheets, that kind of stuff. And this is a good opportunity to convince them to use these kinds of things. And like a lot of cloud-based companies, they are initially providing a lot of offer discounts, and then once after getting locked into that, they are charging a lot of money for each employee, for each even I heard that some cloud services will be number restriction, number of projects also. Okay, number of projects restriction, number of employees restriction, number of months or years restriction. So it is better to get that fully freedom giving these kinds of source code software, right? So obviously, all the businesses will be interested in that kind of stuff, but they may be hesitating to use that because they know one thing is they are thinking that they need to spend a lot of money. That thing is like ruled out because of my low offering. Okay, and they may be thinking that it needs some kind of development skills, but it may be true initially. Like setting up everything that I can do based on hourly charges, or if you're a developer watching this, you can take it as a business opportunity. Okay, so a lot of advantages are there. Okay, this time sheet. Okay, but initially, as I said, I stated to promote it at this time period because I started long back, but still people are showing interest. So that is the reason why I started this live. Okay, but previously I used to release new versions regularly, but since now it's like somewhat saturated, I'm thinking about starting new things. Say, for example, if you're a business person, you are seeing this, and you're feeling that most of the features are okay, but you need some other thing. Previously, I used to do custom changes, but now what I can suggest is I can do it from the scratch according to your own thing. I can do it very quickly because of the availability of LLMs, right? That AI power. With the power of AI, we can create the things. Actually, I did it for a few of my recent clients in that way. So that will be better. That will give like a maintenance advantage because the code, the base will be reduced, right? So that you can easily do any kind of maintenance easily. Okay, and that is what my. But if you go through that demo and if you feel that it is exactly matching your requirements, we can just you can just use as it is. Okay, so here I provided many different ways. One is if you are very new, just to go through the screenshots. Okay, and then if you feel that it is okay for you, then do the live demo is there. Okay, and then if you want to use it in your local, you can just buy it because you're not going to make much, right? You're 600 rupees only in case of India. In case of global, it is $20 only. Even for if you have internally have development team, if you want it, maybe for reference something, it will be useful. Okay, so but if you have plans to do lot of changes, say for example, simple changes, some text changes, some adding new fields, something, then it is okay. But if you want to do the complete workflow change, complete approval process, then it is better to let us discuss that once you make the purchase. Okay, That is what I can suggest. What I'm saying is, I'm providing it source code. Even if I'm not available for custom changes, you can hire any freelancer. Mostly PHP freelancer will be, a lot of people will be there. Okay, so let me show the screenshots first. Any questions? No other questions. So let me continue my explanations. I would like to know whether the live is going on, because there is no other person here. I hope it is going. Okay, so live is going on, and let me continue this. So first screenshot is installation. So it is a common question. Okay, whoever is inquiring about timesheet, they used to ask me whether it will be coming up with the install, how to do the installation, other things. No worry about, there is no need to worry about that, because this script will be coming up with this install script. You have to just provide your host name, username for MySQL, and password of MySQL server, and database name. Then it is for site admin login. I will explain that one by one. Okay. So just you have to provide the details, and once after clicking the install, it will be getting installed automatically. That's it. Then you can start using it. Okay. That is simple thing. Even if you face any difficulty in doing installation, I can guide you. That is free only for installation. For other things, it is paid service. Okay. Only thing, if you are facing installation issues, I can do it freely. But if your system is not having a prerequisite like a web server, PHP, MySQL, that kind of stuff, means I will be doing paid service. Okay. But if you face some difficulty, like some people will be facing difficulty due to some permission issues, config. Here, once after clicking the install, the system will be creating a config file for writing the details about the connections, database connections. Okay, so in that case, like you need to give permission. Normally the permission will be there. Suppose if you over restrict on your system, then you have to give that. Okay, that kind of subtle things will be there, that I can easily sort out. Okay, if you give remote access something, or if you provide clear explanation. Okay, but apart from that, whatever questions you are having, that is fully paid service, because I don't have any other team members to do the support. I need to personally spend time. But the charges are very affordable only. Okay, so my default charges are like $12 only. But based on the workload, I may change it. Okay. But if you're, as I said, if you're a developer, you can make use of this opportunity. You can easily understand the things, right? So you can make the purchase from myself, and you can sell it to your customers. Okay. But as I said, it is not for resale. Okay. For every customer, you have to make one purchase from me. Okay. And if you're an affiliate, you can also earn money. That I will explain. Okay. So it is very simple. Or if you ask me to do the installation, I can do that. In that case, no need to use these kinds of install script or anything. Just we can set the details in the config file, and put the SQL in SQL server. That I will be easily doing it. Okay, but here also it won't take much time. You have to give these details and click install. Okay. So actually, this timesheet software has three roles. Okay, initially I started with admin and employee, but later on I thought of because some people asked. Okay, and it is valid, because some in case of some companies, there may be different departments, right? So each department may be having its own admins. So in that case, I created site admin, so that that system can have multiple admins. Okay, even it can be used as some kind of cloud business also. Okay, that means we can provide service for different companies, like one admin for one company, another admin for another company, like that also. That is what initially I planned, but right now I am planning to make it simple because if that kind of recommends are there means mostly they are going with some like well-known software, right? Mostly who are buying from me, they are buying it for handling very small team only. So that is why I having to build more features in that perspective. So right now, this type sheet, the purpose of side admin is just to create one admin, create a approve admin. That process I will explain. Okay. So after that, you can use that admin for creating employees project and a lot of other things related to project management, employee management. Okay, but it is still functional. If you want to create second admin and under him his own employees, that can be done. Okay, but other than that, no other functionality related to side admin. Okay, but normally who are buying a timesheet from me, they used to get confused with this side admin and admin. Actually, I provide same page for logging for the admin and the employee, but side admin different path. Okay, that things you have to carefully read that if you are doing it first time. Okay, maybe once after making the purchase, if you contact me, I can explain it. But better go through here. Here I provided all the details. I provided videos also. There you can check about the site admin employee. If you understand the background of like why I created site admin, so you can easily understand, right? Um, but once you set up that thing, then you need not worry about site admin, the other things. So only admin and employee. Okay. So suppose if you are buying it for your company, if you are the like admin, you can create your employees, your projects, and assign the project to your employees, view the report, that kind of stuff you can do. Okay. But first time people will be getting confused normally. Okay, so you need to check that. So these are the two things frequently I give support. One is that config file, like config file permission. Okay, and another one is this site admin that URL confusion. Okay, so here I provided that URL pattern. So your installation path and the site admin for logging as site admin, you have to do it as first step. Okay, once after setting up, I mean approving that admin, uh, but admin registration, it should be done from outside here. Okay, so for normally people will be getting confused why this thing, right? But normally who are familiar with these things, they immediately get that. But who are new to this kind of things, they may be a bit feeling odd, different, right? The reason is normally admins will be busy, right? They will be asking the people to do the registration by themselves because they have to give the details like email ID, date of joining, and their password, mobile number, their address, everything, right? So it is better to do the registration from outside, right? Anyone can do the registration, but site admin has to approve them. That is why this process workflow is like this. Okay, so if you're a beginner, you are just purchasing the timesheet and you are just completing the installation, you have to first register a admin from outside. Okay, so here the admin registration, that link will be the red. That doesn't require any login. Anyone can do the registration. Okay, and once after you make the registration, you have to log in as site admin. Okay, so that path I provided here. So here you have to use that name and password that you used here, like while creating, while installing, you added that site admin username, password, email, right? That username, password should be used for logging into the site admin, correct? Okay, that's it, right? So here we already created a new admin from outside of login system, right? So that admin will be appearing here. So the site admin has to approve that person. Okay, so this is just a one-time setup. Once after doing that, as I said, this is for having multiple departments or multiple companies for multiple organizations. Okay, that is the purpose. But mostly everyone is buying for their single entity only. So in that case, it is one-time setup. Once you set up these things, then other options are backup or restore, but it is better to take it from back, like backend. Okay. Okay. So once after completing all these things, you have to log in as admin or user from this path. That path is different from that site admin login. Okay, so here it is common for both admin and user. So we already created admin, right? So that admin can log in and admin can create new users, I mean employees, and the new projects. And while doing the project creation, they can assign, and later they can edit that assignment. Suppose if they want to add new employee, they can add it, and they can add their own weekly status, daily status, and they can check the default list, and they can see the report, like all the admin related things. So here, once you complete all the install setup, you need not to worry much about other things. You can just as an admin, you can do everything from here. Okay. um, so it's full-fledged. Like in case of project, it has two things: regular projects and non-projects. Non-projects, that there is no need to assign them. It will be added automatically to everyone, like leave, that kind of stuff, any holiday, learning, that kind of stuff. And like regular projects, they have to assign that to that user in a particular enterprise. So in the weekly status entry, it will be appearing like this. That the projects will be appearing first and non-projects will be below. So here they can add the work hours, and like you can see the demo. It will be dynamically updated everywhere. It's a good thing. But there are two buttons. One is save, to submit. Save is for temporary things, like temporarily it will be there. It won't be submitted. Okay. So the user, say for example, if he is adding for 3 days, and if he wants to add it the remaining 2 days later, then he can just save it. Okay. So next day they can come and complete the next 2 days, and then after that they can submit. Once after submitting it, it will be locked. Okay. And it will be start appearing in the reports everywhere. Okay. There is no other approval process. It's self approval only. But a lot of customers who were purchased this, they asked me to do some kind of different workflow. We have done it as a custom changes, so it can be done. Okay. Everyone has different view in this. Some will be asking to assign some managers to approve. There will be some different approval admin. So that kind of different things. That is why I just keep in this way. Okay. So it can be easy for implementing any kind of custom approval process. Okay. And once after approving that, we cannot render. But admin, if the user requests the admin can unfreeze it. Once he unfreeze, that timesheet will be available for the resubmission. Okay, that feature is there. So almost all the basic features, very very simple timesheet. So it is very effective as a starting point, and anyone can make any new changes to make it more powerful. Okay, that is what I designed this way. Some people prefer the daily status, so that is why I still keep that. But a lot of people are not showing interest for custom changes for that. So uh, it's up to you. Suppose if you are not caring about daily status, and if you want me to do some other custom changes, I would suggest removing that daily status things, because it will be affecting other things, right? So that is what, if you are asking me to do any custom changes, I'll be giving good suggestions. Based on that, we can have a discussion and we can find the effectiveness. Okay. So that is what I designed, just a very simple base version. It will be fully working. A lot of customers, without even single letter change, they were able to use it. Only thing is that logo, everything, they themselves just replaced that images. That also happen. Okay. So in that case of the daily status, we have minute mode, and other things also. Like if you are working for 7.5 hours, you can, like 7.5 hours, you can enter as to 7.5 or 7 hours 30 minutes, like that. And some people prefer the start time end time also. That is why I provided that feature. But I don't know whether it's a good thing. Okay. But in case of weekly status, it won't appear. In the weekly status, that option is there. If you want to end the start time and the end time, you have to use it here, because weekly is already fully, like very dense, right? So I don't want to confuse that things there. Okay. But if suppose some reason, because we did it for one particular client, so if you need more custom changes, we can do it, because we created the database, touches everything in a very effective manner, so that we can make any kind of changes in the UI. Okay, it's about seeing the people who weren't added the timesheet, submitted the timesheet. Okay, and this is a report. Report is the HTML report, PDF download, CSV download, everything is there. Okay, we can do different kinds of filtering. We can choose all employees, all projects, or a particular project, particular employee. All are combinations. So it is very effective one. Okay, so this, it will be like CSV file. It is PDF file. Okay, so it's overall it's okay. It is for employing project, like managing projects and managing employees, invoicing purpose, for almost all kinds of uh, like all kinds of like expectations related to admin related things can be satisfied. But if you need some specific things, we can add it as separate things. But here initially we had all these things, but I don't know whether all these things will be recorded. Okay, so I thought of creating a simple version, but instead of creating it separately, if anyone is asking a lot of custom changes, better I can suggest them to like start with scratch. That time I can discuss with them, and based on their own things, I can do it, because these days the data entry time is very less, right? Because if I give that things to that chat GPT or cloud, everything, it will automatically create it. I can manually verify it, and we can visually test it, and in that case, it's good, right? If we are very fundamentally, we are strong with the database structure and connections, everything, that relations, everything, then any kind of UA related things can be easily done with the help of ChatGPT. But if you depend ChatGPT for designing your entire architecture, then it will be a big issue. Okay, so I won't recommend that one. But to save the data and data form creation, other things, we can use that thing. So it gives the flexibility of having our own application in a very short time period. Okay, so that is what I wanted to highlight. That is the reason why I didn't take steps to create new version. Initially, I had a plan, and I prepared steps to create new version by removing unnecessary things and adding new features, especially AI related features. Okay, a lot of AI related features can be done. Actually, I asked that just for testing the Firebase, Google's Firebase Studio, I asked that system to create timesheet software. Within few minutes, it was able to create a completely new timesheet software with the AI feature also. We need not create the select the category. If we enter the description of the task, it will be automatically choosing the category. That kind of features. Okay, but that needs a lot of things, and it requires API access to the LLMs, right? So I don't want to implement it by default. But someone is interested in that kind of things, and just one example, actually myself thought something like instead of entering the timesheet here, some companies will be attendance system will be that people will be using fingerprint, something, some lot of biometry things are there, right? So I thought of using AI for that. If some person is entering just by taking his picture, it will be able to enter the details, right? So I think that should be there. Very long back, I thought about it, but recently, came to know that YOLO everything is very fast in achieving that, right? So in that case, suppose if anyone is recurring that kind of features, I can easily do that. Just YOLO is working very if you give that person's 2 3 poses, and if next time if he is entering, it can automatically record his timing, right? So that kind of features we can add. Okay, but everyone won't be recording that kind of things, and they may be thinking some privacy violation or other things will be there, right? So I don't want to implement it as a default thing, but it's just telling, if you need that kind of stuff, I can easily create that things. Okay, because recently I'm focusing more on AI related thing. Okay, So initially, I thought of the web development and AI things separate things. So I just even the yesterday's live also I talked in that way only, moving from web development to AI. But after that, I realized that AI is not a completely different thing, right? AI is for developing the existing things. So in that case, in the case of web development also, we have to use AI for improving the web development, creating new tools. Okay, so I believe that I crossed the first level, learning the basics of AI. So now the actual implementation. So in that case, I need to combine both things. That is what recently I realized. Okay. So in that case, if you want to implement AI features in your web applications, or if you like to create any kind of web tools with AI power, we can do that. We can do both things. We can create that tools with the help of AI quickly, or we can implement or include AI features in our tools that can be very effective, that can speed up the processes. Okay, that is another thing. So I would like to spend more time with that, but I'm very particular in case of whether it's a custom changes or any tool developments regarding payment. I am very particular because I am the only person. I don't have marketing team or accounting, finance, other things. So it will be like similar to my one-on-one coaching, similar to my teaching related things. It should be pre-booked. Okay, suppose if you want me to spend 1 or 2 hours for your work or consultancy or any web development or anything, you can book the time, but you can book the time up to even minimum 1 hour also you can book. That is up to you. After spending 1 hour, I can update you the progress. Based on that, you can book further times. So I cannot estimate the time. That is one common thing. Suppose if someone is giving the details, they will be immediately asking me to give some estimate, because for doing the estimate itself I need to spend a lot of time. That, and that also, that estimate may not be that much accurate. A lot of other external factors, including the customers support and their way of explaining the things, that involves a lot of things. Okay, we can give some approximate thing, but if I'm telling approximate things, most of the people are thinking that that is the billable hours, like that. Okay, so to avoid that things, I work in this way. Previously I tried various things. So fixed price also, for fixed price also I worked, or I used to get half of the price first and next, like, or at the end I can total hours, find the total hours, and I can get money. But it is not about trust. That is one factor for new people. But for existing customer, good customers also, if I keep on working and finally I am telling the number of hours, means sometimes it may be surprising to them. They may be looking that tools or that kind of development in some way. I may be understanding it in a wrong way, or it's a common, right? It's common in any kind of business things. So if I am billing the things and asking the clients to pre-book, they'll be care about like why I need that much time, like that, right? So in that case, they can easily clarify the things. Okay, I don't want these things in this way. Better you do it in a simple way, like that, right? So it is balancing the budget and the features of the tools, right? So I work in that way only. So I'm very particular about that. I will be continuing the any discussions only when that customer is booking my time. Okay. Because I used to get lot of things. Everyone is just no, mostly they are getting it from some freelancer to Upwork freelancer. They're just getting it and just forwarding it, asking me to estimate time. So I won't do that. I understand that genuinely also someone will be doing that. Anyway, it is difficult for me to differentiate the things, right? So I need to save my time effectively. So in that perspective, I will be just working purely based on pre-booking. Okay. um, okay, but I will do my best to do it as earlier as possible, and I can give good suggestions to make, because I understand, or I believe that customer success is very important. Then only we can get repeatable business, right? But initially, as I explained previously in my previous life, I was very much successful in getting repeated business. Most of the clients whoever we worked with, they were very happy with working with us. But only problem I faced was retaining the team members. Okay, that is why I hesitate to restart my business. But at this time, I am exploring various different ways. Maybe I will be talking about that in a separate session. Maybe interns or like freelance basis. Somewhere I have to do, right. So actually I put a lot of gap, right? So I need to speed up my business in situ. So I learned, as I explained in my previous live, I learned a lot of lessons. So I need to redefine that processes, and according to the lessons learned, I will be fixing mistakes, and then I will be doing it again. Okay, so I have the plans. Okay, so if you are looking for a job, if you are good at like communication, and you're just go through my blog post and other things, just to send you a resume. Okay, it's not about immediate job opening, but I am planning to do it step by step. Suppose a lot of people are asking a lot of custom changes, I can outsource it to someone who is good at PHP other things, based on that per project basis. Okay, uh, but if that person is working well, and his performance is good, maybe I can start hiring them. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, previously I hired freshers and I put a lot of efforts to train them, that approach didn't work much. But this time, instead of not doing, better I can try this way. I will just take the project, and instead of doing completely by myself, I can get help from some other people on that project basis. So either I can pay them as a freelancer basis, or I can use interns like that. Suppose for if they're doing that project, maybe I can spend some time for explaining about AA other things, or in the coming things I can directly outsource it to that persons. Okay, so I have to explore that. And just exploring that, I have to decide the appropriate. Maybe or dynamically I can do that based on the project, customers, and other things. So, okay. So previously, whenever people ask any openings, I just immediately refuse that. I'm not taking any people. But now I'm planning in this way. Okay. So if you are interested in intern or freelance work on that basis, you can just send your profile details to my email ID. My email ID is this one, rajamanikam.a@gmail.com. Okay. Okay, that is for job related things. But from business perspective, if you are interested in converting a paper timesheet or Excel timesheet or any kind of things, just to contact me. Not only timesheet, for any kind of web application. Okay, just to tell about your business problems. I can come up with some solution to address that problem or effectively handle that. Okay, with the help of web developments or with the help of AI tools. Okay, because I'm focusing more on AI tool, right? So even not only problems, if you want to improve your business with the AI, then it's the right time. Otherwise, your competitors will be going ahead of you. Okay, so that is another perspective. Okay, that I will be talking in a separate session. I already talked about it in my previous live also, but this live is particularly to tell about web timesheet, whatever timesheet available right now with me. So you can buy it. I can do custom changes according to your own requirements, or I can develop similar things from scratch based on your own requirements. Whichever way is better, that we can discuss based on your requirements, right? And I can implement AI features inside the any kind of application, or I will be using AI for speeding up the development, so that you can save a lot of time. Okay, it is screenshot. Similarly, you can check it in this live demo also there. Any questions? No questions are there. I'll be keeping on. Let me open the live demo here. Live demo. Here I provided the demo admin demo user password. First, we can log in as admin. Admin. Okay. Here, admin can add employee, edit employee, view employees, delete employee, unlock timesheet. That is unfreezing that. Okay, and they can create projects, edit projects, create new project, create non-project like leave, that kind of stuff. And that admin can, because mostly admin will be also part of the organization, right? He can add his own weekly timesheet. Like here, they can enter the time. Suppose if we enter the time, it will be automatically reflected everywhere, including here. Okay. Okay, so they can add comments. That comments will be added here. Okay, they can save it, and if they want, they can submit it. You can do it practice by yourself. Okay, but we have to understand that what is project where someone it's a public, right? So someone is trying to test it. They add a training project, but a non-project is for like common things like leave, vacation, or any learning, that kind of stuff. That means it will be automatically coming up. No need to assign the employee. Suppose your team has 100 people, all the 100 people will be seeing that. But this project, if you are assigning that project to only two people, only that two people will be seeing that. Okay, that is the common thing. Here they are just uh, okay. They just tested this. Okay, but the actual thing is different. Here you can all the comfortable, like you can go to previous, current, you can go to next. Okay, and we did lot of logging other things. But actually, as I said, we are keeping it from the year 2008 9, that time period itself. Actually, the story is like I already mentioned in my blog post. Actually, we started created it for our own use. Let me explain that first. Actually, when I started the company in the 2008, we were like that time I had 6 team members. They were working in different projects. Okay, so I thought of like keeping a check on projects, what are the projects, and which employee is doing what project effectively. For that purpose, I wanted to use timesheet. Okay, so that time I'm talking about the long back, right? 2008, that time period. That time I was searching on internet, and I used to like all the fill all the forms related to timesheet companies. They used to call me. They used to they used to show interest for showing demo, but the charges are very high. Okay, so I thought, why we are a web development company, why we have to purchase that timesheet software by making that much payment? So that's how I started a simple application development with very simple things, like adding employees and allowing them to create timesheet like that. Just we started, and we internally we were using that, was very useful. Then we realized that similar that time we were selling different kinds of web applications like SEO tools, search checker, inbound checker, a lot of things. That now everything is very common, right? Where all the big companies supporting that services. But that time, that field was very new, right? So that time, based on our own requirements, because we wanted to check the SEO position, search rank, the keyword position, everything. So we developed that. Okay, that's how we developed that product. So like that, around 10 products we developed. Okay, like email marketing, quiz program, like that. We developed a lot of things, and similarly, it is useful for us, that timesheet software, it was useful for us. We thought of including that in our products list, and people started showing more interest to timesheet software than other things. So we realized the huge potential of timesheet that time. So based on the people's feedback and their recommends, we started adding more features and removing unwanted features like that. So it's now well established. That is what I wanted to highlight. That is the reason why I want hesitating to start a new version, because the look and feel everything, it's not modern, right? So many some people are suggesting that thing also. But I don't want to do that, because here we include a lot of logic, a lot of validations, a lot of things based on the error fixing. Like a lot of things are there, because in case of timesheet, that reliability is very much important. That is what I feel. So here, suppose if you have already entered timesheet, it will be in a locked version. You can check that things. Okay. So that kind of, it's completely reliable. That is what I can say. Okay, because we are keep on updating it from the year 2009, that time itself. Um, we added a lot of features based on the frequent custom changes requirements. Okay. Okay. Here you can check it. You can check daily sheet. Okay. And And if you have any suggestions for improvement, you can add that in the comment section. Okay, I'll be looking into that. So report, as I shown on the screenshot. Here you can see all the report details. It you can download it as PDF. You can download it as CSV. Okay. In case of custom changes, making changes in PDF is bit difficult. You should be knowing that, right? Normally, it involves like PDF files are for fixed size, right? So we cannot dynamically change the things. We need to know like length of the description, everything. We have to cut on after some limit. Okay. So CSV, it's flexible. Okay. But that's it. If you want to buy it, you can click this buy now, and it will be taking you here. Here, in case of like PayPal usage, you can click here, and that download link will be automatically shown into you on the screen. Some people are missing that screen. Okay, in that case, you can contact me by sending an email to my email ID rajamanikam@gmail.com. Okay, suppose if you are interested to buy from India, in that case, you have to use my UPI ID. UPI ID, you can just send me an email, okay? Or in other places, I shared the UPI ID because in case of EAA, people frequently asking my UPI ID, right? So I just mention my UPI ID here itself. Here, rajamanikam.a at OKICICI. Okay, it is there in my AA course registration. But anyway, better just to send an email. I'll be sending you. Okay, maybe you may be having some other questions also, right? So it is better to start the communication through email. I will be sending. Okay, any other questions? If anyone is having any questions, so someone added the question and removed that. Feel free to ask any questions. Okay. So it's all about timesheet. I shared the link. It is sales page. Okay, and here you can see the live demo link, screenshot link, and you can buy from here, and we can watch the demo video. And here, here I provided the link to that tutorial I explained. Right, I provide the tutorial for like completely developing this timesheet from the scratch. It's a like more than 1 or 2 hours, like it seems. I will check that. That link also there. So it's nearly 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours. I explained that it got 11,000 views and 41 people like this. Okay, okay. So here, actually, I wanted to show that we can do these kinds of things, and we were doing it from the year 2008, 9, and we have a lot of customers like that. Just to showcase that. But my suggestion is, if you have any requirements similar to timesheets or other things, I would suggest that it is better to start from scratch. I can do it very quickly. Okay, with very effectiveness and other things. Okay, based on your own requirements. Just you can contact me. We can discuss that, but you have to book my time. Okay, that is thing. Just you can decide which way is better, or you can just buy this, and if you have internal team members, you can ask them to do the custom changes, or you can book my time for doing the custom changes. As I said, I am providing you this with source code. That means you will be having full control. You can make the changes. Only thing is, if you are a developer, if you want to sell it for multiple customers, in that case, you are not getting it with resale, right? So in that case, you have to make the purchase every time from me. Okay. Any other questions? If there are no other questions, let me tell the things again. Some people may be joining now, right? So you have to first start with the QPT blog, search my blog, and it will open my blog. For getting the timesheet, you can find the timesheet link at the bottom of my blog, timesheet. Okay. Or sometimes QPT timesheet also it will show. I don't know whether now it's appearing because it's a highly competitive keyword. Even in the year 2009, 10, that time, we were able to like bring that sales page even when we search timesheet. Simply just timesheet alone will bring that our page in the first, not first, second position, second page, the 11th position, 12th position, like that. Okay, so it is there here. If we search qpt timesheet, it is here. Okay, or the better way is always start with qpt blog, because that is more reliable. Some qpt blog. Okay, QPT stands for Quality Point Technologies. Search for QPT blog, you will be getting. And you can see lot of information from my blog. Okay, so let me complete this one. Click my blog, and at the bottom, you will be seeing this timesheet link. Okay, so click timesheet, and you will be loaded with this page. Okay, and regarding mobile friendliness, actually, I made it as a mobile friendliness. If you see the source code, you can see. And these things, the basic things for setting a viewport, everything I did. It will be, most of the pages will be somewhat mobile, not completely like things. These things I found it difficult to make it mobile friendly, right? That may not be that much good. But one of our customers, we did custom changes. But what they asked is they wanted to keep this column fixed, and these things can be moved like that. We did, but I personally, I don't like that kind of things. Okay, but this entire thing is suitable, so it's somewhat okay. If they want, they can just move that thing, and they can enter the things, right? um, Anyway, it's up to you. Suppose if you want to develop that kind of stuff, we can do. So mobile friendly is, I can say that it is almost mobile friendly partially. Okay, it's not completely, but mobile first approach, I thought of doing that. But like as I said, everyone needs the things in a separate way, and mostly customers who are mostly using from browsers, they are buying from me. So that kind of factors made me to keep this version. But suppose if you want me to develop any kind of tools from scratch, I can uh, take the mobile first approach if your customers are, your end users are mostly using mobile. Okay. Okay, any other questions? Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to ask the questions by sending an email. Here also I provided my email ID. Okay, so but sometimes customers who are buying my timesheet, because of version difference, something, they may face some difficulty. Okay, if it is simple thing, I can do simply. Or if you want me to upgrade to some kind of versions, if you are using different version, actually I tested with various versions. It's very basic things are there. It may not be that much issue. Okay, but for some reason, if it takes time, means I have to bill that hourly charges for that also. Okay, but whatever is there in the demo, I am providing that code only. Okay, so if the demo is working, means it should be working. Okay, but because of your environment issue, it means either you have to contact your support. uh, that is different. But I did lot of I resolved a lot of such things, but I used to charge for that. Okay, but affordable charges only. Or as I am providing the source code, you can hire any developers. Okay, so the price, as I explained, it is very very low price. Just actually, I was selling it for $80, but now because I'm not going to for $80 that time, I used to give more support. Okay, but right now I don't have team members, so I reduced the price just $20, 600 rupees. But for any kind of further support or thing, you have to book my time. Okay. Okay, this 600 rupees is for people in India. For this $20, mostly for people in US, like PayPal supported countries. If you need some other things, then you have to go with this Gumroad store. Okay, here also I listed the timesheet. Okay, here also you can read the details. Here also you can make the purchase. In case of other countries, you will be seeing currency in your own things, and you will be seeing the payment methods supported in your country. Okay, that is good thing. But the price size, because of the gumroad fees involved, everything here the price may be a bit higher. And here it is the place for earning money as an affiliate. Okay, so I will be giving 50% commission. So in that case of, if you are selling it for $40, you will be receiving $20. I will be receiving $20. It's a good opportunity if you want to do it as affiliate marketing business. Okay. If you want some details about timesheet, I can personally explain that so that you can explain that to your audience, potential customers. Okay. So it is overview about this timesheet. It's really useful timesheet, and it can be expanded with more power by doing custom changes. And it is very reliable. We have been updating it for many years, starting from the year 2009, and personally we were using it for many years. Okay. um, it is useful for small businesses, but for there is no restriction. Even big companies can use it. Yeah, actually, one big company, it's part of India's biggest company. Okay, their one particular division, they were using it. That free version. Previously, I provided free things for demo, but I stopped it because of that reason only. That company, they had a lot of employees. I thought it will be creating issues with my server. Okay, so that I stopped that free version by giving some notice period and then stopped that thing. Okay, actually I didn't officially said I am offering free version. I offered like a demo, similar. Right now we are using demo by using a standard password, username, password, right? Previously I provided option for seeing demo within their own environment. They can see the demo with by creating their own admin, and their own employees, like that. They just misuse that. Okay, so that's what I'm telling. Okay, what I'm trying to say is it can be useful for any companies, including large companies. But I'm personally targeting for sales perspective. I'm targeting small businesses because they will be giving more business opportunities. Apart from selling, buying that, they will be offering custom changes and other things. Okay, and another thing, as I said, I am slowly rebuilding my company. Okay, so but without doing the same mistakes I did previously. So in that case, if anyone who is very good at PHP, MySQL, and understanding the timesheet, everything, you can send me your profile details. Whenever I am getting more custom changes offers, I can just hire you on that project basis level. Okay, just for that project. Okay. Okay. Any questions? You can contact me. Okay. I'll be stopping this because, and the other things I already mentioned, right? About my live course. The registration for my live coaching is going to end. I'm closing that registration very soon. If you're interested to join that live course, just contact me immediately. Okay. And this recorded course is available for just 300 rupees, $8 globally. Okay, and I'm starting generating a webinar on coming Saturday. And Amazon, you can get this Start Learning AI Today, this book freely. I shared all the links through this chat window. Just check that links. Okay, and if you have any questions, you can contact me by sending an email to me. Okay. I have provided my WhatsApp number also in this AA course that page, but I prefer to uh, get email. Okay. So web timesheet is available at Rajamanikam. So there to come this, just type rajamanikam.com, RAJAMANICKAM.com. From here you can check that timesheet under the software section. I arranged it like ebooks, like that. The software section, coaching software, you can see this timesheet. And apart from timesheet, I have another product also. It recently 1 year back only I included. I actually I haven't tested this much. suppose for any reason if you want that, but actually it is very useful one, especially that the new year is new year time period, it will be very useful that I will be talking in that time period. Okay, but this time sheet, it's a well established, well fully tested, time tested application, very useful. I can do any custom changes, and if you want me to develop any kind of similar products, I can easily do that with more quality, with fully understanding. I have more than 25 years of experience in IT, including software testing. I'm good at software testing. Quality is very important. So especially for timesheet, that kind of products and finance related products, so that I can develop. And I'm good at AI also. So I'm starting to rebuild my company. That is why I'm taking all these initiatives. Otherwise, personally, I was fully doing like writing books and running videos, other things. That I almost here to more than 21 books I released things. So now I believe it's the right time to restart my initiative of rebuilding the company, Quality Point Technologies QPT, and I'm looking for good clients as well as good employees. So I'll be talking step by step, and initially it will be virtually I will be doing. Then I will be hiring full-time employees also. Okay, okay, okay. Let me do it step by step, and I welcome any suggestions and any inputs. Okay, thanks. Bye.